The biggest challenges in our life, the biggest problems in our life is due to lack of honest communication.
The problem is not the issues we have with each other. It's the way we're talking to each other. 70% of our thoughts, opinions, and evaluations about somebody we're having a difficult time with at work or at home is probably wrong. The biggest problem is not what people say, it's what they don't say to each other.
Stephen Gaffney.
Stephen Gaffney.
Stephen Gaffney.
Please welcome Stephen Gaffney.
He is an expert on creating consistently high-achieving organizations. He's an accomplished author, keynote speaker, trusted advisor to many of the world's most influential organizations. He consistently and regularly works with Fortune 500 companies and the government in the U.S. and the military.
What makes communication so challenging? The number one reason why people withhold is fear.
In the absence of notice, people fill in the vacuum with their imagination. Organizations that restrict information to employees, what they don't realize is people expand the imagine.
The more honest communication, the more successful we will be.
He was incredible, enthusiastic, and so much practical, great information for our leadership teams.
We need to get our unsaid said.
When people share their greatness, they share their ideas, they share their challenges, so many things can get resolved. How do we get people to speak up? How do we get people to share more? By first looking at the 4 levels of honest communication. The basic one is the shutdown level. The number one way to get somebody to share is make them feel emotionally safe. Second level up, where we try to get to, is reactive honest communication. The good point is people share. The bad point, it requires us to ask them a question. If we don't ask the right question, we don't get the right answer. Where we really want to move things is to, and where it starts to turn around, is around proactive honesty. Proactive honest communication is where people share without asking. So one of the signs of a healthy team is there is debate. Conflict is good. Not resolving conflict is bad. But the gold standard, where we really want to get to, is foreshadowing honesty. Foreshadowing honesty is this. This is where somebody feels so open to sharing, they're actually willing to look down the pike, look down the road, and say, what are some potential issues? What are some potential problems? What are some great ideas? And sharing that.
Wow, just really incredible.
One of the best sessions I've ever seen.
Poor performers receive poor feedback. One way you can always test to see how honest somebody is not how many great things they tell you, but actually how much constructive criticism they give you. The most successful people surround themselves by not people who are always going to tell them yes, but how they're going to say no. There's a difference between honesty and brutality. Begin with the goal, not the problem. Whoever asks the questions controls the conversation. It's not the transmitter. Engaging is about having people have the freedom to share what's going on, interact to make the company better.
I was mesmerized at how incredible it was.
Unconditional power is the state of making things happen. There are 3 characteristics that I have found that are critical to being unconditionally powerful. The first is for us to take full responsibility of our attitude and actions. The second characteristic of being unconditionally powerful is to believe that anything is possible. The third characteristic is to take action.
Stephen Gaffney was awesome, really enlightening.
No plan survives first contact with the enemy. There will be problems and there will be setbacks. Plan on it. But in the end, we will be successful. Never let your silence do the talking.
Do what it takes to love your job. Be unconditionally powerful.